In the heart of ancient tales, there lurked a wicked spirit known as Sui, a name whispered in fear by parents and children alike. Each New Year's Eve, Sui emerged from the shadows, a malevolent presence with a penchant for tormenting the innocent. It would creep into homes under the cloak of darkness, its icy touch, sending shivers down the spines of slumbering children, leaving behind a trail of fever and chilling nightmares. To shield their little ones from Sui's sinister grasp, parents resorted to desperate measures, lighting candles that flickered like beacons of hope in the night. They stood vigil by their children's bedside, casting wary glances into the darkness, their hearts heavy with dread. But amidst the dread, one courageous couple devised a cunning plan to outwit the malevolent spirit. They armed their child with shiny coins wrapped in scarlet paper, the color of warding off evil. Throughout the long night, the child's tiny fingers danced with the coins, unwrapping and wrapping them in an endless cycle of protection. As Sui slithered into the room, its icy breath chilling the air, the coins suddenly glimmered with an otherworldly light, casting shadows that danced menacingly upon the walls. Startled by the unexpected defiance, the demon recoiled, its dark intentions thwarted by the unexpected flash of crimson and gold. And so, the tradition of giving red envelopes filled with coins was born as symbol of protection and prosperity, a token of defiance against the lurking darkness. Each Lunar New Year, loving parents and doting grandparents bestowed these gifts upon their cherished ones, a silent vow to keep the horrors of Sui at bay, ensuring that their children would slumber peacefully, untouched by the icy fingers of malevolence. Yet, even as the envelopes exchanged hands, whispers lingered in the air, a reminder that in the depths of night, evil spirits still prowled, waiting for their chance to strike once more. Story 2. Deep in the heart of ancient China, a sinister presence lurked beneath the shroud of night, waiting to unleash terror upon unsuspecting villagers. They called it Nian, a monstrous creature with a lion-like head crowned with a razor-sharp horn, its hunger for human flesh insatiable. Legend whispered of its dwelling whether beneath the murky depths of the sea, amidst the tangled wilderness, or concealed within the ominous shadows of the mountains. But regardless of its lair, on the eve of each lunar year, Nian emerged from its hiding place, a harbinger of dread stalking the night to prey upon the innocent, especially the children. Terrified, the villagers cowered in fear, seeking refuge and safety before the sun dipped below the horizon, lest they fall victim to the ravenous appetite of the beasts. Yet, hope flickered dimly in the darkness when an enigmatic old man, his hair silver as the moon, appeared with a promise to banish Nian forever. Clad in crimson robes, he wielded ancient secrets passed down through generations, stalls of warding off evil with the vibrant hue of red, the brilliance of flickering candles, and the deafening cacophony of bamboo ignited into fiery bursts. As night descended, the air thick with tension, the villagers watched in awe and trepidation as the old man ignited the night, with his fiery spectacle, driving Nian back into the depths from whence it came. From that fateful night onward, the villagers heeded the wisdom of the silver-haired sage. Embracing the rituals of Lunar New Year's Eve with fervor, they ignited bamboo, set candles ablaze, and later unleashed explosive fireworks, their echoes resonating through the night as a defiant chorus against the darkness. But even as the years passed, and Nian failed to reappear, whispers lingered in the shadows, a reminder that ancient evils never truly fade away, lurking in the depths of memory, waiting for their chance to return. And so, as each new year dawned, the villagers gathered, their hearts heavy with the knowledge that beneath the celebrations lay the ever-present specter of Nian, a reminder of the thin veil that separates humanity from the horrors that dwell beyond. Story 3. Deep within the heart of every home, where the warmth of the stove dances with flickering flames, lurks a presence that watches, unseen yet ever vigilant. Zao Jun, the ancient stove master, dwells in the shadows, a god entwined with the very essence of human existence. With eyes that pierce through the veil of time, he observes the joys and sorrows of every family, a silent sentinel in the flickering glow of the hearth. As the 23rd day of the 12th lunar month approaches, a chill descends upon the air, sending shivers down the spines of those who dare to whisper his name. For on this night, Zao Jun ascends to the heavens, his purpose clear to stand before the mighty Jade Emperor and recount the deeds of mortals below. But when he returns to earth, his judgment is swift and merciless. To appease his wrath and escape the sting of his punishment, families concoct sweet malt candies, offerings to soothe his palate and soften his gaze. Yet, even as they strive to sweeten his words with honey and bind his tongue with sticky sweetness, fear lingers like a shadow, a reminder of the precarious balance between blessings and curses. And on the 3rd day of the 8th lunar month, when the world is cloaked in darkness, households tremble with anticipation, their offerings of food and incense a desperate plea for mercy from the watchful eyes of the stove. Master, but as the smoke curls upwards, carrying their prayers into the unknown, a chill sweeps through the air, whispering of ancient truths and forgotten sins. For in the quiet corners of every home, where the flames dance and shadows dance, Zao Jun waits in silence, his presence a reminder of the fragility of human existence and the darkness that lurks within the depths of the soul. And as the years pass and the flames flicker and fade, the echoes of his judgment linger, a haunting refrain in the symphony of life and death. Story 4. In the depths of time, when the world was young and the shadows danced with secrets, there came a tale that whispered through the Jisa tale of a great race that would shape the destiny of the Zodiac calendar, a tale steeped in treachery and betrayal. As the year of the dragon loomed on the horizon, the animals stirred with anticipation, their hearts pounding with the thrill of the race to come. Under the watchful gaze of the Jade Emperor, they set forth, their footsteps echoing against the ancient stones as they raced towards their fate. But amidst the chaos of the race, darkness lurked in the hearts of 12 Cat and the Rat, companions bound by deceit and treachery. As they hopped upon the sturdy back of the ox, their eyes gleamed with malice, their minds filled with twisted ambition. As the ox carried them across the churning waters, the rat's claws dug deep into the fur of the cat, its laughter echoing like the toll of a funeral bell. With a cruel shove, the cat was cast into the icy depths below, its cries drowned by the rushing currents. And as the ox reached the distant shore, the rat leaped forth, its heart pounding with triumph as it raced towards the waiting emperor, its place in the annals of history assured. But behind, the cat's eyes burned with the fire born of betrayal, its heart consumed by vengeance. One by one, the animals arrived, their weary bodies bearing the scars of the journey. The tiger, the rabbit, the dragon all numbered in their turn, their fates intertwined with the whims of destiny. But as the emperor bestowed his blessings upon each creature, a shadow loomed over the gathering. A shadow cast by the deeds of the treacherous rat and the silent fury of the forsaken cat. And as the years rolled on, and the cycle of the zodiac turned once more, whispers echoed through the darkness a warning of the darkness that lurked within the hearts of those who dared to betray. A reminder that even in the light of day, shadows danced with secrets best left buried.